In rectangle ABCD below, point E lies halfway between sides AB and CD and halfway between sides AD and BC. What is the area of the shaded region? Well, I can see that the shaded region is just made up of two triangles. So I can find the area of each of those triangles and add them together to get the total area of the shaded region. I know that the formula for the area of a triangle is just 1/2 times the base times the height. So let's take a look at our two triangles here. Well, I know that the base for each triangle is going to be 12. That side length is given to me. Now I need to find the height. Well, remember, the height of a triangle meets the base at a 90-degree angle. So here are the heights of each of the triangles. Well, what are those heights? I know that point E is halfway between side lengths AD and BC. So I'm going to cut that distance in half to find each of my heights. I know that the total side length is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. That means the height of each of these triangles is 8. Now I can just plug those into my formula. So the area of each of these triangles is 1/2 times the base, which is 12, times the height, which is 8. That gives me 1/2 times 96, which gives me 48. So the area of each of these triangles is 48. I have two of these triangles, so the total area of the shaded region is 48 plus 48, which equals 96. Okay, now there's actually another way that we could have gone about this as well. So let's clear off our screen and see what else we could have done to approach this question. Now, I could also think of the area of the shaded region as the area of the entire rectangle minus the area of the non-shaded region, okay? So I know that the area of the rectangle is just the length times the width. So the area of the rectangle would be 12 times 16, which equals 192. Now, I want to subtract the area of the non-shaded region. And the non-shaded region is also two triangles, right? So I'm going to use that formula again, 1/2 times base times height. So now, in this case, our base is going to be 16, right? We have these long triangles here. And to find the height, we know we need to meet that base at a 90-degree angle, and we know that point E lies halfway between sides AB and CD. That side length is 12, which means that if I cut that in half, each of these heights is 6. Okay, so now I have the base and height for each of those non-shaded triangles. So I can plug those into my formula. 1/2 times the base of 16 times the height of 6. Well, that gives me 1/2 times 96, which equals 48. So each of those non-shaded triangles are 48. They have an area of 48. So now I'm going to subtract those non-shaded triangles from the area of my entire rectangle, which was 192. So 192 minus 48 minus 48 minus the non-shaded region gives me 96, which is the area of my shaded region. So you can see a couple of different approaches to solving this question. Either way, we wind up with a total area of the shaded region of 96.